Good evening, friends. Hope you've had a wonderful day and you're ready for another wonderful evening of... I keep wanting to say Monster Train. It's not Monster Train. It's Slay the Spire. Just so used to saying Monster Train. Regardless, playing Slay the Spire. Good to see you, Glacier. How you doing, Fury? Okay, so where did we leave off yesterday? I believe we have everyone at Ascension 2 except for Defect. It does piss me off still that I have to climb the Ascension separately, because I really want to know what the higher Ascensions are like, but I also want to kind of keep my playing even with the characters. So I guess we're going to do Defect next, but it is annoying that I can't play at a higher Ascension level. Receive this blessing. Go. Alright, so what do we got? Oh yeah, that's right. The last time I saw this guy, I died with Defect before I got there. Or maybe it was Silent. But either way, I still didn't get to see this boss in action the last time. One card reward, one potion. It's fine. Random rare cards, 2 relics. A glass run would be fitting. So what are the rare cards? Well, I haven't seen multiple of them. The problem is that it being a random rare card rather than a draft of random rare cards makes this a lot more awkward. Because, like, there's a lot of very good things here, and a lot of things that I could, like, build around. But then there's also things that are just, like, gain energy. Which is not bad, it's just that it doesn't really help me do anything. At least not yet. Rainbow would be kind of awesome. I mean, there's a lot of things I would love to get from there. Like, I'd also be happy with Spinner, which is the one that channels a glass every turn. I definitely lean towards the large capsule, but I kind of want to do the scroll. You know what? Just to do something different. Do this. Yeah, fine. Like, it's not a bad card. It's just... on its own, it doesn't do anything, kind of. My day ended with someone deciding at the end of the day that they alone are enough to put in shower glass door, so of course the thing exploded into a million pieces. Yep. Saw where that was going as soon as you began saying the words. Combo piece. I mean, yeah, it's just at the moment, it's not particularly helpful. So I could do 3 elites if I hang to the right. And there's also multiple rest spots there. And there's a shop. I think that's what we do. There's also another route that had 2 shops in it, which was kind of interesting, but I just don't think it's interesting enough. Could have done the dual cast, kind of wanted to, but we're just going to leave the orbs going for the time being. Okay, let's hope to draw that again. Yeah, there we go. Sweeping Beam is appealing. I kind of want Lightning Rod, though I don't know how realistically helpful that actually is. I don't know. I feel like I should probably take Sweeping Beam. I'm still going to take Lightning Rod, though. Well, turns out it was actually a battle. So I am blocking his attack, so we're just going to do this, especially because now there's a chance that the lightning kills him. Unsurprisingly, it did not, but we had hopes. Alright, we're just gonna hope that these Alright, I still take some damage, but it did what we were hoping for it to do. Okay, well, we can just kill you. He was dead to the lightning either way, but... 7 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. 2 focus this turn for each unique orb you have. I want focus permanently, not temporarily. I'll take capacitor, I guess. Channel 2 Dark. At the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. Well, I can't afford it, so it's a moot point. I hadn't actually looked at the art on this one before. I didn't realize that it was, he was taking a knife and a fork to a dark orb. Anyways. Panache is cool. Don't think it's cool here. What are you, Screaming Flagon? If you end your turn with no cards in hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. I mean, that's cool. I like hotfix more than I thought. I mean, it's probably good. I don't, like, love it, but it's probably not bad. I kind of want the hologram, but I'm not going to. They really limit focus gain now, so even temporary focus feels good. I did notice that it was, like, really restrictive now. Which I don't love, but it's fine. Alright, well, we're blocking enough. He'll die pretty much no matter what. If that didn't kill, the lightning kills, yada yada yada. We're all good. Everything's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to take it, but I'll take the Focus Strike. It is not a bad pickup for me right now. Kind of want to do the Zap. It's overall fairly underwhelming, though. I'll just do the Focus Strike, I guess. Oh, and I forget. What's the upgrade on Reboot? Yeah, 6 cards instead of 4. Which is also good. Not what I want to do right now, but obviously not bad. Okay, well, I'm going to commit myself to the Elites. Oh, hey, I hadn't fought this guy on his own yet. Sure, I guess I'll do that. Alright, well, we blocked what he could do, and we're gaining orbs and doing our thing. So that's 15 damage already, so that should be enough with that. There we go. We'll have the new Darkness card way too much. Which one? Put a card from discard into your hand, cost 0 this turn. Not bad. Just Darkness. Fair enough. 10 damage, apply weak, channel dark. I mean, I probably should take that. I'll take Barrage, I guess. It's the kind of card that I know is going to be helpful for now, but it's not what I actually want to be taking. Which is to say, like, I really like specializing my deck, but Slay the Spire wants you to take just like, value cards fairly often so you don't die. Doing alright? How you doing, Moonjin? I guess I'll take Salvo. I'll take a big bunch of damage. Small headache, otherwise I'm doing fine. Well, glad to hear you're not too badly off. Alright, well, time to take a chunk more damage. The one that channels and triggered the Dark Horse at the same time. I'm pretty sure that was in Slay the Spire 1. Well, I can do a lot of damage, but I still take a lot of damage. Well, here we go. I did unfortunately take a bunch of damage. Focus Potion not bad. And Data Disc is not a bad pickup for us. Take another Lightning Rod, I guess. Although, unfortunately, the Lightning Rod stacks, which is less helpful for me. Which is to say, I'd rather be able to set up multiple Lightning Rod triggers, but unfortunately it all just adds up to be more turns of it doing the thing. Stonecracker's fine. It is just value. Okay, unfortunately the Constrict guy is fairly scary, but we'll see what we can do. But just like, I don't have particularly good defense, so... fine. We'll just kill you and take some damage and suck it up. I thought about upgrading the Zap to be a zero-cost card so that it would have more value with the reboot. Just in general, it would be helpful if I had more zero-cost cards, but I do not. Yeah, that's a scary amount of constricting, and that's not what I was hoping to draw, but it's probably fine. Yep, because I get the shots before the constrict goes off. Yep, we'll take Tesla Coil. That seems pretty good for us. And just as a reminder, yeah, there's not a heal between the elites. Which obviously I don't have to fight both elites. But I think we're going to take the heal as much as I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to do the dual cast. Unfortunately, that would have been a lot more effective if I had gotten more orbs up already. Okay, so we're going to do the reboot first and hope that we get... Well, the Tesla Coil is one of the things I was hoping for. Unfortunately, I was also hoping to get, like, the Focus Strike. But, you know... It's a start. Ow. I mean, honestly, could have gone a lot worse. Like, taking 11 damage is a lot better than I was expecting. Yeah, FTL is probably worth it. Yep, we'll take FTL. There's very little downside to us taking it currently. Well, we're doing what we can to block. And all-for-one deck is forming. I do like all-for-one. I think it's cool. I haven't even seen it in Slay the Spire 2 yet, though. I really need better orb generation. Okay, and then he's super dead. Again, not bad. We got out of there without taking damage. I mean, the cure-all's good. I just think that the rest of these are also quite good. I guess I'll skip it. 24 damage, channel plasma. I think that's a no. I'll take leap, I guess. Just because I do need better defense than what I've got. Well, I was hoping to get more things to give me orbs this turn. That's why I did the reboot, but didn't work. Also, the reboot becomes less effective the further the battle goes against this guy, as I start getting more and more just garbage into my deck. But we can at least work on getting a full set of orbs, and then life looks a lot better. Okay, so this should kill him. And then... so that's 16, so I can do 17 damage with this. I think I was a little off on my math somehow. Either way, it doesn't matter. We killed one. That's the important deal. Not bad. Well, there we go. Meal ticket is okay. I will take another focus strike, I guess. I think we're just gonna upgrade the other focus strike. Because, like, the extra focus is pretty valuable for me. Okay, so I don't really remember what these guys do, but I am going to just use the Patterned Demise on him. And I guess I'm going to do the Focus Potion as well. It's maybe unnecessary, but it's just what we're doing. I might even use the third potion. Don't really know. I should maybe work on killing his minions, and by maybe I mean almost certainly I probably should. I don't rightly know what he does, though. Like, I've done this battle before, but I just don't remember. But especially with my orbs hitting random targets, it's probably best that I just accept that I need to kill his buddies. Well, I almost killed one of them. And I'm not taking too much damage here. Okay, so let's make an orb. Let's reboot. Let's just... I guess do that. I mean, we're in pretty good shape now. Like, it took us a while to get our orbs up, but now they exist. Also, the potion is just slowly chunking down the boss, so, like, that's not the worst. It feels bad that we're 1 damage away from just killing with a focus strike. Okay. Well, let's block and deal damage. I mean, I get a full heal after this still, because we're only on Ascension 1. So, like, I'm not too worried about things. And then he's super dead. And we got a Powdered Demise back. So, used up 1, got 1 back immediately. Well, the Flak Cannon is really cool, but not applicable to my needs. I'm unfortunately going to skip all of those. Oh, it's our first time seeing Ouroboros finally. Puppet, puppet, all the way up here. Take these, or take. Enchant a skill with Imbued. Card is played automatically at the start of each combat. Huh. That's really cool. Unfortunately, not incredible for me. Like, I could do it on the capacitor, and that's not bad. It's just also not, like, incredible. What we want is to use that with, like, Echo Form. Gain 4 potion slots filled with random potions. Transform dual cast into quad cast. I mean, that is strong, and that's cool. I don't totally want that, though. But, like, it is a lot of damage. Because even at base, I believe it's doing 8 damage per evoke. And so dual cast is 16. And so quad cast is, 32. Oh, I assume you're saying skill specifically. Yeah, that makes sense that you can't do a power. It's less exciting that you can't do a power, but fair enough. Yeah, like, especially with it being a skill, I don't have a ton of great options. Like, I could do a Lightning Rod, or I could do Leap just to get some starting defense and, like, orb generation, which is not the worst thing. Anyways, I feel like I should probably do this. I don't really want to do it, though. But it's not bad. Like, it is strong. Especially as I am getting focused, the evokes start doing even more damage. I mean, I should take it. I'm gonna do the potions, though. Okay. So if I go to the left, I can get a merchant, but I'd miss out on a rest spot. I think I want to go to the merchant. Also, I do heal by going to the merchant. Not that I'm hurt yet, but, like, we're working on it. Well, I have no block this turn, so that just is what it is. So this would do 10 damage, and then we go up to 16. And then 19 and another 8. So we could do 27, so I think we could just kill you this turn. Okay. Still take damage. Again, not the end of the world, but hey. Okay, well, if... Yeah, I was gonna say if any of the orbs hits him, he's dead. Which it did. Alright, and then you should just die to the orb no matter what. Ta-da! If you have Frost, deal damage to all enemies. I mean, that's cool. Not helpful for us currently. We'll take another leap, I guess. Since I'm playing kind of slow and grindy. I'm gonna not evoke that. Even though it would have been a lot of damage. But especially with the fact that he burrows underground, I would like the orbs to just kind of help grind him down. Okay, well, we got the stun. And then he should be a dead man. And there we go. I will drop the temp dexterity for the full dexterity. Channel Frost, draw 2 cards. Channel Dark, trigger the passive ability of all dark orbs once. I mean, it's cool. But I think I'm not going to do it. Oh man, I got to go to the market, but stream is here. Well, hopefully you can get to the market and come back. Good to have you though, cat, please. Yeah, we'll skip those, even though they're cool. I just don't really want to pivot in that manner. I need to go buy food and stuff. Yep. I do like Storm, though I don't have a lot of use for it currently. Miniature tent is appealing. Is Scrape good for you? Not at the moment. I basically don't have any zero-cost cards. I've got the Tesla coil and the FTL. But, like, the FTL doesn't work after doing the Scrape. Like, it's still free damage, don't get me wrong. But it's not that impressive. I mean, it's maybe worth buying the tent. Kind of wanted to do other things. I mean, I could still buy the tent and, like, take the storm or the boot sequence. What does the red hippopotamus do? The Akabeko gives vigor at the start of each combat, which means her next attack, or in this case her first attack, would deal 8 additional damage. Which is not very impressive for us. Like, it's not the worst thing, but it's not incredible for us right now. I could also do the lasting candy and take the storm, which I kind of want to do. You know what? Is it correct? No. Is it what we're doing? Yeah. Yeah, I don't fully remember what this guy does. I know he makes minions. I don't remember what the minions do. And now that I say that, I know why I don't remember what the minions do, because last time I killed them as soon as they appeared. Yeah. A spirit of jank. I mean, you know me. It's just how we roll. In the spirit of jank, we believe. It's true. I kind of want to hit him, but I also feel like it's our best option to make sure I'm actually killing enemies. I'll use the strength potion right now, I guess. Okay, you do some damage to me. I just didn't know how much to worry about the hatchling. Bit of overkill, but fine. Yeah, the storm doesn't actually help me right now because I've played my only power already. Oh, great messenger of the jank god was the wisdoms of the days. Yeah, this is worth doing right now. Unfortunately, I did take a bit of damage on this fight, but we're okay. And I got a strength potion back. That's why I was willing to use this. I figure, you know, we're going to get potions back reasonably fast, and I have so many already. That is good to use them when I can. Meal tick will top you back up. I mean, that's part of the goal. But that's really not where I wanted the orbs to go. And I am weakened this turn. Unfortunately, being weakened meant I didn't get the kill. Just felt bad. And now the big bad beetle is awake, which is not exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I do get a lightning orb for channeling that, which isn't, like, wildly impressive right now. Sure, I'll drink that so I don't take damage. It's also gonna stun this guy, which is the other reason for doing it. I never saw that purple sleeping bug. Yeah, it took a while before I saw it the first time. Certainly not in the most appealing situation for us. Well, I was hoping that I would get a focus strike. At least we blocked enough, but I imagine he's just going to keep gaining strength, which is scary. I can just kill the bug. I really wanted to do a bunch of damage to him, though, but I think it's best that I just kill him off. Like, I'm probably going to draw into the focus strikes soon, which should help. Okay. Not a good fight for me, especially because I used up multiple potions and still took all that damage. That's not the power that I want. I'll take a barrage, though, I guess. Fine. Unfortunately, still taking some damage. You know what? I will use this one too, although again, if I was going to use that, I should have already used it. Oh, and I don't know that this is super necessary. Well, now that I'm looking at him doing 27 damage, it's looking a lot more appealing. Ain't going great. Well, at least he's dead, but... God, I have so many potion slots. Channel too dark at the end of your turn. I mean, I do want the Tempest. I'm going to take another Capacitor, though, for reasons. And then we're definitely healing. I have so many potion slots. I mean, it's vaguely helpful. It's really not what I wanted, but hey. Doing alright, Boomtech. How about you? 9 potion slots, yep, but nothing to really use it with, unfortunately. So I wish this cost 0. I mean, it matters less this turn, because I have the extra energy, but it still does matter. Goodbye, my health. Unfortunately, I'm, like, pretty slow to start, and so an enemy like this that just kind of chunks me down right off the bat is not good for me. I was hoping I'd get something useful there. Doing decent, Spire kicking my butt, but oh well. Fair enough. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I maybe just die to this enemy. I mean, I can definitely survive. It's just not good. The weak, unfortunately, is pretty bad for me. Okay, I'm gonna make the... Yeah. I made the bet that at least one of those was gonna hit there. I assumed it would, but there was a possibility that it wouldn't. Yeah, we should be fine with that. There we go. Okay, well, that was bad. I do like the anchor, though. Yeah, I'll take loop. I think I have to heal instead of going for the elite, which is fine. Yeah, I think I heal, and then I will get another heal from going to the shop. Always trust the orbs. Until they don't hit. Then you should never have trusted the orbs. Sounds about right. No, I need more potions, not less. I'll get the rare attack, I guess. $24 damage, channel 3 frost. Yeah, fine. I'll take all for 1, even though it's not very good for me right now. Okay, so I get another heal for going here. Mystic Lighter. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. 15 damage, 5 additional damage for each unique debuff. Hotfix looks real good now. It does look a lot better, I will say. I'll take another capacitor and then I'll remove... I should probably be buying potions, honestly, just to get more of my potion slots filled, since I have an excessive number of them. But hey. I forgot that I didn't need to block this turn. Whoops. Yeah, it's probably worth doing that. As much as I want to get another orb up. White Beast would be good about now to refill your potions. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what that does. It's something to the effect of it just gives you a potion at the end of every battle or something. Well, certainly not the most exciting turn for those, but fair enough. Probably should have blocked more, although the Frail limits my blockability either way. Yeah, I give a potion at the end of every battle. Just gotta find the one potion that refills all your empty potion slots. That is fair. That would be ideal. We're gonna hope that we draw the leaps. Well, there's one of them. Not what I was hoping for, but okay. Well, it would have been nice if I had more of the zero-cost cards in my discard. Didn't matter. Still got the kill that turn. We'll go ahead and skip those. And then I probably need to heal as much as that fills me with great sorrow. Because what I really want to do is upgrade the loop or the storm. I'm going to do the storm. Probably shouldn't, but here we are. I did forget that I get upgrades going into the boss. Okay, I'm going to use the potion, I guess. We're going to do this, and we're going to just try to get some of the powers. Those are not powers. Those are, in fact, really not what I wanted to draw this turn, because it means I'm not drawing them on later turns when I actually need them. Well, I'm taking damage no matter what, so it's at least get a fucking army of orbs. Ow, I'm dying. Yeah, see, the only zero cost would be that. Yeah, unfortunately, I am just dead this turn. So that's not great. Because, like, I can block 10, but then he's still doing 28 total. Like, I do a lot of damage. It's just, there I go. Yeah, my greed did fade out. We all saw that coming. Whatever. Choices were made. They were mistakes. It was close to acceptable. It was not acceptable. Anyways, Chapter 3, Civilization, the reopening. Societies and cultures from around the world make a pilgrimage to the Spire, as it becomes the trading hub of the world. Slowly, a burgeoning metropolis began to form at its base. Vexing Puzzle Box. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand, cost 0. Ripple Basin. If you did not play any attacks during your turn, gain block. Festive Popper. Start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Okay. Well, I should probably do Defect again, but we're going to play somebody else. I don't know, let's do Regent, I guess. Awaken, awaken! Yeah, I probably just want to do the Shears. It is a little more relevant when I'm already starting at low HP, because I guess being healed by Ancients counts Niao reviving us, which is kind of cute thematically, but really not clear from the description of Ascension 2. Sure. I'm gonna do the Venerate. I probably shouldn't, but I will get rid of that. It's just, I feel like if I want to do star-based things, I want much better star generation than that, and I often find myself not wanting to play the Venerate. I feel like I came in on loss. You, in fact, did come in right after we may or may not have died to Hefty Greed. I'm probably going to die by going this route, by the way, but so be it. Kind of depends how I draw, and by draw, I mean what I'm offered in rewards, I suppose. But I'm certainly not setting myself up for success here. Tossing the Star Generation deck is a bold move. We'll see if it pays off. Yeah, I mean, it is potentially questionable, but I want to see how it works. Greed is love, greed is life, until it isn't. Fair enough. More true words I've never heard spoken. Spoils of battle. I mean, these are good except for the part where I don't have any star generation. Yeah, I'm beginning to find myself questioning getting rid of the Venerate. I'm going to take the Astral Pulse, even though it is literally a dead card for me right now, and that is a problem. I think... So, what I wanted to originally do was go up through here. Which I guess I'm going to do. I think it's bad. I'm at, you know, relatively low health with a non-functioning deck. But so be it. Okay. So we block the damage, we don't take damage from the thorns. We're more or less okay. Because then again, we just block and the next turn we kill him. I don't think it's that old a reference, probably. I mean, Dodgeball came out quite a while ago now. Gain Vigor. No. I mean, I kind of like the parry, but it doesn't immediately help me right now. Know Thy Place is fine, but I will... I'll skip it. Okay. I'll go for a second attack. I think that's probably more important to me. Yeah, I didn't quite want to do it like this, but I won't. I'll take a lot of damage if I don't do that. And I just need to hit 2 strikes to kill him right now, which is very likely. Again, more star stuff that I don't have. I don't know, I'll take Guiding Star, though. It's really a bad idea. Whenever you draw this card, reduce its cost. Train wreck in slow motion. The run. You're not wrong. Deal damage for each skill already played this turn. Whatever, I'll take Kingly Kick, and I'll take Pale Blue Dot, even though, again, I'm constructing a deck that doesn't do anything. I have not seen the Living Fog before, I don't think. Smoggy, you can only play 1 skill per turn. Okay, concerning. Do I do more damage by the Falling Star or less? Because it would make him weak. He takes 50% extra damage, so these would be doing 9 each, so they'd be doing an additional 9 damage. Which does do more than just doing the Astral Pulse, plus it makes him weak, which is slightly less damage. Oh, and he makes a dude. This creature trying to take you down with it will attack you for 8 damage before being destroyed. Well, I'm getting murdered. At least I can block exactly as much damage as he's doing. Oh, and he makes 2 of them out. Great! Well, I'm super dead because I'm about to go into an elite after this. No, I don't have enough for the strike. Whoops. Well, I just need to draw 2 strikes. Or the Kingly Kick. Done. Alright, well, yeah, this is a shit show and we all know it. Fine, I'll take the Kingly Punch. Is that a JoJo reference? What specifically? Yeah, I was afraid of fighting these guys. Okay, I guess I'll take that. It makes me feel better. I just died to Final Fight again on Silent for the 3rd time. Oh, man. Kingly Kick. I mean, the art, maybe. The title, no. But, yeah. I do think it's a reference to Dio, but I don't know for sure. Well, we should be able to kill there, and then we play the Void Form, which does allow us to play our star stuff. So we can do 23 damage with these. And they get 6 block, so we should still be able to kill you. Saw Shovel Knight and Last Airbender references my last run. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of references. Oh, wrong order, but that's fine. And no, I don't know why I didn't hit him with an attack. But that's fine. Like, we should kill him no problem at this point. Like, that potion got us exactly what we needed. Yep, we'll take Gather Light. I have to heal. I would like to upgrade cards, but I have to heal. I am not going to fight this elite, sadly. We definitely can't do that. I learned Bing Bong from Pika's in this. Love all the fun references. Yeah, I saw Bing Bong yesterday. I didn't know who he was from. Because I did not play Peak. Yeah, I think the references are cute. Okay. Well, may as well play that, even though I'm not really going to be activating it regularly. And yes, it's becoming very clear that I should not have gotten rid of the Venerate. Okay, so we can do that, and then we can just blow you up. I mean, it's working. I'm surviving, but... 50 damage next turn. Gain energy. Manifest Authority. Gain block. Add 1 random upgrade colors card into your hand. I mean, Seeking Edge is good, but... it's a learning experience. I mean, that is definitely why I make... I mean, that's definitely part of why I like experimenting. You know, like, I'm not that worried about losing some runs here and there. I like seeing what I can push for. I think it's fun. I think it's a lot more fun than picking the same cards every turn. Or not every turn. Every time. And also, I think it just will make you a better player over time, being willing to experiment. Kind of want to do the Manifest Authority, but no. We're going to try to hold to our vision. Sure. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with a Nimble. Sure. It doesn't actually hurt me, per se, since I'm already down a bunch of life. It does matter, especially because I get less healing from the, I get less healing from other things. Am I willing to lose Guiding Star? Yeah, that's fine. I don't really want to lose it, but that's okay. I'll upgrade Kingly Punch. Don't think it's the best choice for me right now, but that's fine. We're going to go for the Elite, even though I probably shouldn't. Well, we'll just blow up one of them, and we'll block most of that. So in the lower ascensions, didn't really need to play the most optimal options at all times. I mean, that's also true. Okay, well, we're still blocking enough. I was hoping to draw the AoE damage last turn, but we didn't. Ended up ultimately not mattering. I do like that the Kingly Punch does 13 damage on the first time I draw it now. Yeah. We'll take the Hidden Cache. That is vaguely appealing to me. Oh yeah, and you prevent us from doing tons of damage. Alright, so we're still taking a tiny bit of damage, and we did as much damage as we could to you this turn. I definitely need to better learn what every elite is capable of, so I can better judge what I think I can push for. Yeah, I can't hurt you anymore because I already hit your max. Unfortunately, I can't kill this turn, although I think that's a moot point for what I ended up drawing regardless. But the point is, it's going to take me at least 2 turns to kill. Which unfortunately means I have to take more damage here. We almost got out of it without taking damage, but on these last couple turns, I take just a little bit of damage. It definitely could be worse. Okay. Well, I don't, like, love the Juzu bracelet, but fine. I guess I'll take Orbit. I like it, though I'm not, like, totally convinced by it right now. Okay, I'm going to make a bold choice, and we're going to do this. And we're going to upgrade Pale Blue Dot. I don't think that's totally correct, because I'm not in great shape to fight this guy, nor am I actually in great shape to use the Pale Blue Dot. But hey. Well, that's a good chunk of my health gone already. I did want to do the Kingly Kick, and yes, I did do that in the wrong order, which was a mistake, but fine. I know he goes intangible at some point. I assume that's right here. Yeah, there's the intangible. But I at least have blocks for this turn. And then I guess we'll just do 1 damage to him. And then he makes me vulnerable. Luckily, he's not capitalizing on this turn. Obviously, the vulnerable lasts for multiple turns, so it's not, you know, fully a solved situation, but we're trying. That's a concerning amount of damage. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that is a death right there. Drawing all the beckons at once was a problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that I died with that run. We almost stabilized, and it's a shame that I didn't quite make it past him. But, I mean, I did to myself. Not really surprised. Chapter 3, Friends, the Regent. His Majesty attempted to make friends. Literally. They're quite sturdy and decent at following instructions. They're terrible at chess and enjoy pop music. The minions were swiftly demoted from friend to minion. Sigh. Be gone! 4 damage. Choose a card in your hand to transform into Minion Dive Bomb. Again, I feel like I've seen that already, but fair enough. Arsenal. When you replay a colorless card, gain 1 strength. Supermassive. 5 damage. 3 additional damage for each card you created this combat. Okay. Alright, let's do Regent again. At some point, I will actually make it through the starting zone. Why can't I win? Receive this blessing. What is the Silver Crucible? I haven't seen that. First 3 card rewards this year upgrade. The first treasure chest you see is empty. Why is Arsenal a class card, not a colorless card? Because one of the themes of Regent is that he creates colorless cards. And so it's meant to reward you for going into that. I don't like super love this, but just for the sake of doing things differently and getting in the compendium, we'll do that. Like, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I mean, like, this path is probably best. I kind of want to go on the path where I could fight 3 elites. It does also give me a merchant, which is appealing. Okay, fine. I'll do that. Well, gonna take some damage, but you know, here we are. Okay, and we should kill him next turn, I think. I don't remember how much block he gives himself. Yeah, we just need 2 strikes. And there we go. Could have also played the Venerate and then done the Falling Stars first and all that. Okay. 18 damage, 2 weak, 2 vulnerable. Yeah, I can't, like, use this super well yet, but that is good. Yeah, I can just kill you. There we go. Not bad. Gain block and more block. Gain block when you create cards. I mean, I kind of want to take that. I think the Glitter Stream is just better for us currently. Sure. I do like how the thorns look on them. I think it's cute. Anyways, we're already blocking enough for him since I got the block from last turn, so we'll just go ahead and kill you. I could have attacked into him, but then I would trigger the thorns, and I'm trying to just take as little damage as possible. Which is not that bad when we Game a Blast and murder him. Stars and more stars, or a little less stars. Kind of want the hidden cache. Upgrading 3 card rewards for an empty chest is an interesting trade-off. Yeah, it's something. Gather Light sort of appeals to me, but I'll do the hidden cache. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. I'm probably taking that. I am invincible! Gain 9 block. End of your turn if this is on top of your draw pile, play it. Gotcha, because he does have those cards where you, like, put a card from your hand on top of your deck. That's cool. 2 cards in your draw pile transform into minion strikes. Not terrible. I'll take that. I can't remove anything now. I will take Astral Pulse. Especially because if I end up going against the Sea Serpent, it's quite useful for that. The legends were true! Entering into a pitch-dark chamber, a sudden light pierces the darkness from above, just as the door slams behind you. Illuminated before you appears to be a podium with a map on it. You feel compelled to take it. Suspicious. Nab the map. Receive the spoils map. Marks a site of 600 extra gold in the next act. Slowly find an exit. Too bad not have gold for 10. Yeah, it would have been good. I think we're just going to get the potion. Spoils map is cute, but I'll just take this. All enemies lose 7 strength this turn. As you sneak around the dark, looking for a way out, the room starts to violently shake. With a sudden crash, the entire chamber collapses around you. Barely making it out of the rubble, you find a vial of something useful that must have been hidden in the room. But greed. Spoils map is a lot of money. It is. So I need interaction with that map card. When I chose the one path option for the next zone, I got the cash. That is interesting. Okay, well, at least we have a bunch of stars now, which also means that I get extra things. Need to keep my stars up, so we're doing the Venerate, even though I take 1 damage. It's not that bad, all told. Okay, so I can stun you right now, though I'm not, like, totally convinced that that's correct. My damage output isn't, like, amazing. Getting the Gamma Blast is at least helpful, because it means I can reapply the Vulnerable and then just kind of shoot you a bunch. And you've got a bunch of weak, so that's helpful. I'll do this. I think I kind of need to. The question is, do I want to use any potion on you? Welcome back, Cat Plays. We did not make much progress while you were gone. Alright, I'll just take a little bit of damage. There we go. And thus he is dead. Unceasing Top. Cool. Not really going to do much for us. This character's like Gilgamesh in the Fate series. He does definitely have some reference to Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, overall, pretty cool. Kind of. I'm an arbiter of greed. I am so greedy that I hoard my potions until I don't need them anymore, aka I'm dead. Yeah, I feel that. Radiate is cool. I feel like the Cosmic Indifference is probably what we should take. Yeah, I'll take the Cosmic Indifference. I guess I'll do this. I think it's reasonably decent for me. Okay. We knew this was a possibility. It's unfortunately not exactly how I wanted to draw on turn 1, but oh well, here we are. What are we building towards? Star generation and star expenditure for the most part at the moment. Yeah, I probably should have done that differently. Already forgot that I have Unceasing Top. But I probably should have just like focused on weakening several of these guys, since I do have the Astral Pulse. So I can hurt them all at the same time. Yeah, I don't really need to do this strike this turn, so we'll just block and get more stars. Okay, so I am blocking enough already, so now I can kill one of these guys, which I guess we kill you. And we just get the Astral Pulse back, because it definitely kills on this coming turn. So thematically, what character do you like the best? I can't choose between Defector and Necrobinder. I like Necrobinder definitely more than Defect. For me, it's probably Silent or maybe Necrobinder, maybe Regent. The problem with like Regent is I really like the stars, and I think Sovereign Blade is kind of cool too. I am not big into the colorless generation. It's probably pretty fun to play, because like I've definitely seen a lot of the support cards for that archetype already, and there is a lot of good stuff in there. It's just you all know I'm not big into like random effects, and that's a whole archetype of random effects. But realistically, it's probably still pretty fun to play. But yeah, I like Regent a lot. He might be my favorite. I will say Watcher is still overall probably my favorite. But Watcher's not in Slay the Spire 2, at least not yet. Reflect is nice. I think we're taking another Astral Pulse. Although, like, Reflect is a huge... No, we'll take Reflect. It's a huge amount of block for me now. And it's not that hard for me to play. Yep, he knew that was empty. Still sad, though. It's weird to see this guy without his buddies. Okay, and we'll do the Glitter Stream for next turn. I love the enemy's animations. They're good. Definitely cute. I'm getting the hidden cash next turn. I guess we'll do that, which I'm not like wild about, but I am not able to kill him currently, and I can't use my star card, so we're just kind of waiting for a moment. Didn't realize he wasn't attacking this turn, in which case I don't really need the glitter stream. I'll just do the damage, even though it's not a ton of damage. And maybe still should have done the glitter stream because it's block for next turn. But I was hoping that I would just be able to kill him this turn, which I do have the ability. Colourless card pool seems stronger here than Slay the Spire 1, at least. That's probably true. I mean, it was decently strong in Slay the Spire 1. I do like Crescent Spear, but I think we're not taking it. I don't know if I've seen the blue ones before. I don't think they're functionally any different. I wonder if that's a reference to Gastrodon, since there's like the reddish pink ones and the blue ones. Don't know. I could have killed him, but then they both would have eaten, and I'd rather just block this turn, especially since I do have, like, my AoE card coming up. Yep, here it is. And then we'll just go ahead. I'd love to do the Astral Pulse again, but I won't have the stars for it unless I get to Venerate. So I think we're just not going to bother. Okay, let's just weaken both of them, because if I kill one of them, it will stun the other again. But also I can just kill, so it doesn't matter. Kind of want Guiding Star. Yeah, I'll take Guiding Star, I guess. Well, not ideal, but fair enough. If two slugs die in the same turn, does the last one get stunned for 2 turns? Only 1 turn. I think just 1 turn. No, that's right. I can't play extra skills because I'm smoggy. Which is fine-ish, kind of. It's just not great. Yeah, and then he tries to do this. Maybe I just want to do this instead. Yeah, I was going to do the hidden cache, but this way I can actually play that out, which also gives me enough block. Maybe I could have just killed him with Reflect. I don't think so. Anyways, he's basically dead. Especially because he's still vulnerable from last turn, and so we can just kill him without taking any damage. Not the worst. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I have ways to apply weak, so that's less valuable to me. Yeah, I'll take another Cosmic Indifference, I guess. And then let's fight an Elite and see how badly this goes. Yeah, you're not like the worst, but you are kind of a pain. especially when I'm not doing damage to you on the first turn, really. Like, I did a little bit of damage, but still a pain. I get that, even though there's a good possibility I can't play it next turn. Well, since it procs the puzzle, I can. Well. Here we are. Unhelpful. Well, let's just set up some block and get a bunch of stars next turn. Unfortunately, he's fucking with my deck, and so I just kind of have to wait to be able to kill him. Alright, he's at 10. It doesn't take much more to kill him. But I still have to wait, and he does generate a non-trivial amount of block. At least the dazes exhaust themselves. So, like, once I see them once, I don't have to keep seeing them. There we go. Petrified Toad is fine. Fine, I'll gain a glow. Stupid petrified toad. That's maybe not worth it. There's a good chance I don't get more stars this turn. But we did get the glow, and that's what I was hoping for. So, take a big, giant bunch of damage and just die. I mean, I want another Child of the Stars, but Genesis is quite good for me. So, take that. Alright, we're gonna do that. I maybe should have healed, because I do need to get past him, obviously, and... you know what? I will do this and get back the glow just so I can bank more stars. What we really want to do is we want to get the Genesis. There it is. I don't know that that was really worth doing, but here we are. Don't know why I went for the more block. Should have just done the attack. I was going to ask you if there's star per turn generation. There, in fact, is, as you just saw. I mean, this doesn't, like, super matter, because I am drawing extra cards next turn, but we're still just going to put that back on top to make sure that I've got that, because the Gamma Blast is very good for me. In general, this is going pretty solidly. Since I now generate a lot of block just by having stars consumed. And I, like, am constantly weakening and vulnerabling enemies and doing decent damage. Yeah, the minus dexterity, minus strength isn't ideal, but we've gotten them low enough that we should be still killing them. Okay, do need to block more. Obviously, I do have potions I could be using still. I'll just do this. It doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, we take 1 damage here, but I just get to draw more. And also, I'm healing 80% anyways after this. So, like, I'm still in range where I should be fine. King's Courage, Forge 15. I think, honestly, I just want to keep my defense potions. Beat into shape. Yeah, that's my first time seeing that. 5 damage, Forge 5. Forge an additional 5 for every other time you've hit the enemy this turn. I mean, that's cool. Royalties at the end of combat gain golds. Or just Big Bang. I mean, I kind of want to take royalties. I don't know that I really want to do it, though. The problem is, like, unlike Monster Train, I have much fewer opportunities to spend gold. And so I don't know how much the extra gold is really going to help me. I think it's probably worth taking because I'm going to have, like, 2 full acts to build up gold and spend it. And again, if I had, if this were Monster Train where you can do any number of card removals as long as you got the gold, like, that would be way less a question. It's still pretty good because, like, you know, I can go to a late shop. Even if I don't want cards, I can buy an artifact or potion. So, like, that's not bad. Fine, I'll take it. But by the way, I feel like beat in shape only counts hits to the selected enemy, not to any enemy. Yeah, I believe that's true, based on its wording. Okay, so our second time seeing Ouroboros. Traveler from space. Where in space? How from space? Pointy head, little friends. Regale. The Regent. Monologues for hours. Exciting. Impressive. More. Glass Eye. Upon pickup, obtain 2 common cards, 2 uncommon cards, 1 rare card. Start of each combat, add 1 luminescence into your hand. Retain, gain 2 energy. I don't hate that. Touch of Ouroboros. Yeah, so Divine Right is our starting thing. Replace Divine Right with Divine Destiny, which would start us with 6 stars instead of 3. I kind of want to do this just at the very least so that this gets into my compendium. I think we want luminescence, though. Especially because it makes it way easier for me to play out, like, the Glitter Stream or the Genesis when we draw it. And I think that's good enough. Like 3 elites with no resting in between is kind of concerning. I thought you just have to see it to add to the compendium. You do not. You actually have to pick it up, but also what I meant was the Ouroboros item then swaps out our starting relic for another relic. So even if it is that you just have to see the relic, we wouldn't have seen the replaced starter relic yet. That's more what I was getting at. Which is to say... oh, I guess it did add it in here, even though we didn't see the thing. Never mind. Okay. I thought it wouldn't update this one until we'd actually seen it. Okay, well, I feel less bad about that. But yeah, like, some of these... Like, this is one of the now ones, as you can see. We've definitely seen that this is Pomander, and we haven't selected that, even though we've definitely seen that multiple times. And, like, we saw this last time, and yet it's not in here. And again, there's that one that we just chose not to take. So I don't know why it adds some and not others. Which is to say, I don't know why this is in here. But whatever. It's fine. This is a surprisingly large Niao pool. Yeah. Kind of. I appreciate that there's some variety there. I still wish they would do more to increase beginning of run variety. Namely, altering your starting deck more. And not leaving it up just to Niao to be responsible for that. I kind of feel a lot more comfortable with this option, but there's also no shop here for me, and I kind of want to shop. I could go here and grab this shop, and then... I don't know. I'm not, like, happy about any of these. Okay, whatever. We'll go here. I keep forgetting that I have the Petrified Toad. Sure, I'll just do the block potion. It blocks for exactly enough. I will just do this now so I can get back Gamma Blast. He does hop into the air like a jerk, but oh well. Okay. And yeah, I probably should have done a different order so we could have knocked him out of the air with less powerful attacks. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Everything's fine. We'll take the reflect back. I don't really need those, so we're not going to take them. Infested Automaton. Chamber filled with dead robots. Yeah, we've seen this before. Obtain a random power. Obtain a random zero cost card. Furnace. I did not want that. Really wish I could have turned it down. Anyways, studying the glowing automaton, how its inner workings are laid out, you realize that specific metals and their arrangements resist various ailments. You apply this technology to yourself. Not what I wanted. I'm not doing any forged things. Well, we at least do some damage back to them with the reflect. Okay, we'll use this. Oh, and I still don't have enough stars for the Gamma Blast, which is kind of fine. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I want there that I can't use right now. But, oh well, fine. I take some damage. Things did not go the way that I wanted. Namely, I'm sad that I don't have Child of the Stars or whatever that thing is called. But that's okay. I just really enjoy getting defense for spending stars. I would certainly call myself a fan. Yeah, fuck you, Furnace. I hate that I couldn't turn that down. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually kill. Anyways, I don't take that much damage. It's not that big a deal. It's just a little annoying. And I hate that I got a Blight added to my deck, essentially. Again, I kind of want to leave a potion slot open so I can actually use the Petrified Toad. I don't think I'm taking another Glitter Stream, though it has done good work for me so far. Oh, it's this. I mean, I do want to remove cards, but we are still getting the normality. And without a shop upcoming, like, unless I route here, in which case I could still fight 3 elites, I guess. It does feel dangerous, but maybe that's worth doing. But I did like the multiple rest spots here. Yeah, I'll do this, I guess. We're going to get rid of the Furnace. We're going to get rid of a Strike. You walk past all the holes, even the one carved perfectly into your shape. Why didn't I go inside? What would have happened? Have I been in that hole before? Who made these holes? What is? Who? Where? Removing 2 normality is net 1 remove plus worst deck in the short term. Yeah. For sure. Okay. I think we're going to upgrade Guiding Star. Could have taken the heal. Probably should have taken the heal. Didn't take the heal. Would a regen size hole include the throne? These are the questions that we need answers to. I mean, not the worst time for us to get normality. And by that I mean truly the best time for us to get normality. That's a Horrormonger reference there, those holes. Yeah, we talked about it whatever day that I first encountered it. But yeah, it's the Junji Ito story. Okay, so I will block a little bit more. Really wish that I could more reliably get the Child of the Stars set up. Like, something I really miss from playing Vaults of the Void and Monster Train is the ability to reliably set up powers. Like, it's frustrating building your deck around a power and not reliably being able to use it. Okay, so I take 1 damage, not too bad. Well, that's not great. And I should have played that in the reverse order, because I didn't want that. Well, I'll use this potion, finally. Okay, yeah. For a moment, I thought that it was going to get canceled out by the artifact. Did not. fucking stop. I just want to draw into my actual kill cards. Oh, God, like, we all knew this was a possibility, but fuck these guys. Like, if I can just get anything that spends stars, I don't have to keep taking damage, but nope. Ugh, God, I almost got through this fight with, like, no problem, and then they just start ruining my shit. I probably could have actually just killed him this turn, not taking the damage, but whatever, fine. And now I get all of my stuff loaded all at the bottom of the deck. Yay, the top tier Slay Spire experience as designed. Yep, does feel like it. We'll skip. Okay, so we're definitely getting rid of normality. Oops. Don't need Shining Strike. Devastate is not terrible for us. Yeah, I do want Pale Blue Dot. What is that prep time pick, Illidan? I don't think that's what the reference is, but I don't know. Hidden Gem, kind of cool, but I kind of just want to do like War Paint. I mean, it's probably just going to hit to defend, but even that is still pretty decent for me. Nah, fine. Meh. It's not the worst thing for me, but... Okay, unfortunately I did take a lot of damage recently, which I'm less excited about. Oh, whoops, can't play out the Guiding Star now, which is very much not what I meant to do. Well, for some reason, thought I could still play it. Absolutely incorrect. Very much not what we wanted. Fine. I don't think there's any way Hidden Gem survives whenever they do a balance update. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens to it. I think he doesn't attack after this, but we'll still leave those as is. Anyways, he does a bunch of damage to himself. Yeah. And I'll still do... Yeah, I'll wait on that. I would really like to do the Gamma Blast, but even if I play the Venerate, I can't do that. Alright, well, I'm blocking enough and all this. I suppose I could have used the potion-shaped rock to help break through that, which would have been helpful. But here we are. but we're finally able to do some of the things that our deck wants to be doing. There's so much block. I'll get the reflect back, since this is going slowly. Problem for players like me and you is the balance between our frustration and success needs to be different for most people, so it sucks to be us. If in doubt, I'm sure there are still some videos on the science behind Flappy Bird success somewhere on the interwebs. Fair enough. Okay, so let's use this to break through so then I can get energy from hitting you. Okay, I'm still taking a little bit of damage. Oh, I forgot that I have Unceasing Top, because it just, like, hasn't mattered up until now. My bad for ending my turn too early, but hey. Anyways, despite how kind of shit this fight went, it's going okay. The net result is fine-ish. It just... not nearly as clean as we want it to be, but I didn't take that much damage. Bag of Preparation I'm pretty happy with. Another Guiding Star is a maybe. I'm gonna skip. Like, I like the extra draw, but still. More elites is appealing. I don't know that I can handle them. It would help if I remembered what the other elites in this zone are capable of. I believe this is the Hive, and so it should be the Centipede and the Entomancer. The B-Man. And depending on how I draw, both of those aren't, like, too bad for me. Well, specifically, the Centipedes are fine. The Entomancer is pretty bad. I guess I'm just going to go this way and just suck it up. This is new. Zen Weaver. Walk through a spider web and panic! But then a wave of calm washes over you. Calm down. I need you to quit fussing up my web. How'd you calm down so quickly? An itsy-bitsy spider abseils down to meet you. It seems willing to impart some techniques for gold. Breathing techniques. 50 gold for 2 enlightenment. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. I wonder what happens if they are above 1 when you play that. 125 gold, remove a card from your deck. Or if we had more gold, we could do something else. Probably 200 gold. Curious what that would be. I wish it would tell me. Either way, we'll remove a card. And it will just be a strike. The teeny weeny spider begins a hypnotic dance and repeatedly chants, "Thoughts don't affect reality. Panic is the thought killer. Follow the plan." This makes sense to you. Big wise words from a tiny spider. Enlightenment, I dig. Always loved it in 1. The problem is that, like, much of my deck is already 0 cost. And, like, it doesn't totally help me in that regard. Okay, well, we already did a good chunk of his health. I did forget that that's your whole gimmick. You son of a bitch. Last time I fought this, I mistook it for an elite. Okay, what do I want to do here? You're going to take a fair bit of damage just by attacking into me and getting it reflected. Glitter Stream. Could do the Venerate. Whatever, we'll just do this, and then we'll extend your vulnerable. I have way more block than I need this turn, but fine. It's partly because I knew that he would be getting... Like, I just didn't want to be taking extra damage here. Like, I'm still going to take some damage, but less bad than it could be. Okay. Yeah, it'll still do 6 damage to him. That's still worth it. He's almost dead. We're almost there. I was about to say, this is maybe not the hand we want. But we got there. We got what we needed. I am not taking Furnace. I don't think I want Glow. I'm not taking Be Gone. So I don't have a ton of gold to spend at the shop. I guess we'll chance an event, but I'll just gain the 100 golds. Even though it would be kind of nice. Like, I wouldn't have to go that far lugging the key around, but I'm also at low health and stuff. And here we are. Yeah, I'll just use the energy potion right now, even though maybe I shouldn't. But here we are. Yeah, so this does block more. Unfortunately, it's still not quite enough. Because then he would be stunned if I were doing one more block, but he's not. And unfortunately, you weaken me, you son of a bitch. Whatever, whatever. Okay. So let's try to murder these guys before that guy wakes up. Would have been nice to play other things, but it is just generally good to get rid of all that. And anyway, so he's not woken up yet. So I have one more turn, just like do setup stuff. Which is good, because now I get my block from consuming stars, which is like, you know, pretty important to me on the whole. Well, I have a just massive amount of block this turn, which isn't the worst. We do reflect the damage. And then we just kind of keep bullying him. How you doing, Robot? Always good to see you. Alright. Yeah, like, once I get my setup stuff played, like, it goes fine. Just a matter of actually getting through it. The Kingly Punch is cool. It's not what we're taking here, though it is... So, well, I mean... Especially if I upgrade it, it does build up power pretty fast. Because it's 13 on the first time we draw it. I think we're still going to skip it. It's just that, like, with how much vulnerable I'm applying, it would be nice to have something that does, like, truly a lot of damage. But... You know what? I will take it. I'm pretty sure I need to heal, though. As much as I would prefer not to, I think I have to. Okay. So. Yeah. Don't hate just getting Genesis from the beginning. Nope, don't want Conqueror. Guards! Transform any number of cards in your hand into minion sacrifice! I do like that picture. Gain 1 strength, all enemies lose 1 strength. Sure. They cost 0, so I'll just do that. I am still taking a chunk of damage here because I didn't do any block. But, like, I did damage. I'm getting a bunch of extra card draw. That's helpful. I did weaken them and strengthen myself. Like, I don't totally hate the turn of events that occurred. Yes, I should have vulnerabled first. And I am blocking enough, so we'll just play this to get rid of it. I kind of want to do the reflect, but it's nice not to be drawing that later. Like, just turns out generally fairly important to me. Don't love being frailed and weakened, especially when you're about to then try to murder me. But at least I do get my star expenditure block. Could be a lot worse. Maybe didn't need to get the Kingly Punch back. Yeah, I was considering doing the Fortifier, but we'll just take the overflow damage here. It's not, like, crazy bad for me. And back from showering, how much money did you get with Rosie? I mean, we've gotten a fair bit with it. Since I have played in, like, every battle. I think I maybe just want to hurt you. And then, yeah, I didn't turn around, but we're reflecting his damage and I'm blocking it all either way, so he just ends up hurting himself a little bit more. Oops. There we go. It's a shame that we have Unceasing Top and I just cannot use it. I mean, like, there is a world where I could get more zero-cost cards into my deck. Like, more of the star cards. And maybe start utilizing it that way. But currently, that looks somewhat unlikely. There we go. Okay, so I've almost killed one of the claws, and the other one's also pretty low. Unfortunately, I can't vulnerable them this turn. But we're doing okay, all told. I'm just going to keep hurting you. Even though I know this crab is going to get scary at some point. But the point is, we should be able to kill him this turn before he just murders my ass. Well. Once again, forgot to play that first like we should have. Which is to say, I could have dealt damage before he gained the block, and I didn't. Nonetheless, I'm not too concerned about it. Like, we've got this back. We can weaken him and vulnerable him, and we can just do a lot of damage and fucking murder him. There we go. Draw 3 cards. Choose a skill in your hand. Play it 3 times. I mean, that is cool. I kind of want to just take another Genesis, both because it's important that I draw it early, and also the extra stars are kind of nice for me. I don't know that I can support a 6-star card, kind of. But drawing 5 cards and then getting to play something 3 times is cool. I don't know what I would really want to play with that, though, because it's specifically skills. And, like, Reflect is kind of cute. Glow is not bad. But mostly it doesn't actually do all that much for me. Glitter Stream as well is okay, but like if I had the gain strength and these lose strength in my deck, that would be a great target for it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna do another Genesis though. I feel like maybe I'm just muddying up my deck too much. Does anyone know, by the way, are there 3 end bosses, Act 3 bosses, or only 2 currently? Because I can only think of 2. The Test Subject and Queen. Grow stronger so we can fight. We don't want Maul. There's the Doormaker. That's right, I fought the Doormaker once. Try Boomerang. Choose 3 attacks in your deck, enchant them with Instinct. Decrease the cost of this card by 1. Interesting. Don't really want the crossbow. We take the Try Boomerang. Doesn't affect the stars. Wasn't expecting that. Still decent. Not by far the best thing, but you know, it's okay. I definitely want to visit a shop. And honestly, I don't care too much about visiting elites right now. I mostly just need to preserve health and stuff. Well, we're going on this route, and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, can't do the Astral Pulse. Yeah, whatever. I take just a tiny bit of damage. It's not that bad. Really wish that I had another Child of the Stars. Turns out it's very good for me. Yeah, it feels like a bit of a waste to do the Gamma Blast on you. I guess I'm gonna do that there. Whatever. It's a shame that I got my AoE attack on turn 1 when I couldn't play it. Well, I could have played it, it just wouldn't have been helpful, but point is, it would be helpful now, and I can't do it. Okay, you're just dead. We play that. We'll play out the other Genesis, because he's not attacking this turn and we can't hurt him. I wonder if it's supposed to affect the star cost. There are cards that makes cards free to play. So if it's only the energy cost, it reduces. Maybe the tooltip needs updating. Yeah. I think it's a fine tooltip. But, yeah, it is a little misleading in this case. Like, I wasn't really expecting it to work on the star cost, but it could definitely be read that way. I'll take another Astral Pulse, especially in a world where I've got 2 Genesises. Oh, it's you. Well, I kind of want to see what the attack does, but I really don't want an attack, so we'll do the power. Gain strength and dexterity. Sure, fine. It's not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. Okay. Fucking off-brand things. Sure. I guess we'll spend that much. I don't know. Like, I'm going into another merchant right here. Probably shouldn't have spent as much as I did. But wasn't sure what I'd actually want here regardless. Strikes and defense gain ethereal. Cute. Don't think I really care. It's not bad for me, though. Cloak of Stars also is pretty decent. I think we just want to remove, like, this strike and just call that good. And then maybe get the Cloak of Stars. Nah, I think we just don't worry about that. Do we want one of these? I'll take the Cure-All, I guess. Okay, so we can play that. I guess we play that. We definitely want the draw more than we want just those things. So it's been a while since I've used my potion-shaped rock. I feel a little bad about that, but here we are. Okay, we play that out because we can. And then we block because that's what we gotta do. I think we're just going to use this right now so I can play that out and set up more stars. Okay, so we definitely played that first. And then we ruin his day. I kind of want to do the glow, but we'll just set up a second Genesis. So now I just have way more stars than I've ever needed. He does a lot of damage real quickly. Luckily, I think we'll be fine. There we go. Beetlejuice. Yeah, I'd rather that than the rock. Another Gamma Blast. Yeah, fine. Again, we're kind of imbalancing my deck, but that is very appealing. Mad Science would make it innate. Kingly Punch makes it a lot better. Genesis is nice. I think we're going to do Pale Blue Dot, though. Okay, so I could get one more shop. I might go here, though. It's honestly maybe better to just skip the elites. But what is life without fighting elites? If your HP is at or below 50%, heal 12. Okay, fine. Don't hate it, but also not sure that I care. We're just gonna weaken you. I kind of wanted to save that for later, but I also don't want to take an insane amount of damage. Okay, well, we have that. Then we have that. And so then we Gamma Blast the shit out of you. And I guess we're gonna do the Guiding Stars. Oh, and I can't play the Gamma or the Genesis. Sure, we'll get the Kingly Punch back, I guess. I don't know. Okay, he's at least not doing an insane amount of damage. I draw so many cards, because I'm getting the extra card draw from both Pale Blue Dot and from the attack, whatever the attack is called. Sure, we'll play that out, because I can't play much else right here. I do take 1 damage, which is not the worst. The Beetlejuice has done a surprising amount for me right here. I finally get up the other Genesis. Nope. There we go. Okay. Didn't take too much damage. Again, we did use up a potion for that, but that's fine. Oh boy, I get more max HP. Like, I don't hate it, but... kind of like that, but... I'm just gonna skip. Okay, what are we upgrading? I think the Kingly Punch now. The Genesis also is appealing, but let's make that better at its job. Like, if we're using it, we need it to be doing its thing. Okay. Well, I can just block enough here. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna most of the way kill you because you're the one who's buffing himself, so you're gonna be more scary next turn. Okay. Plenty happy to have Child of the Stars. Let's just get back a Gamma Blast, because again, it does represent a fair bit of both offense and defense for me. Both because it's weakening them, and because it spends stars, which gains me block. It's just overall quite useful for me. Unfortunately, haven't gotten the Pale Blue Dot up yet, and would really like to do that. Yeah, my deck has, it's gotten pretty decent. Unfortunately, the royalty does not matter to me at this point. Regent is a lovable, pompous ass. I do really enjoy him. Like, I'm not into arrogance normally, but he does appeal to me. Alright, let's get back in Astro Pulse. I probably should have played both Cosmic Indifferences, so I could have just gotten back both Astro Pulses, or like the Astro Pulse and the Gamma Blast. I mean, I still get them anyways, because I draw through like my entire deck. And there we go. Yeah, I don't really care about the Fire Potion. Another Guiding Star is appealing, but I think I'm going to skip. If I draw it too early, it ends up just causing me grief, and I just don't really need to worry about that. We will do this. I would really like to get that back with Cosmic Indifference, but there's a very good chance I don't get the ability to play that next turn, so we're not going to worry about it. It's just that, like, it's the best card against these enemies for me, more or less. Yeah, not perfect. Alright, I'm gonna take some damage, that's fine. We used up one of our potions, so we take less damage. At least I get to draw extra cards off of this, but it would have just been preferable to not take the damage. I mean, I suppose I could have let myself take more damage, so I could have healed more from meat on the bone, but didn't really want to do that. Okay. So I can generate some more stars, which is useful. Unfortunately, I can't generate enough stars. Well, I can with that, kind of. Because I can kill him, which is at least something. Unfortunately, I didn't play out the other Genesis. But hey, we're working on it. Oh, they do a lot of damage if you let them. Did not realize. I never let them get this far. But that's fine. They're dead now. Sure, we'll take Mazaleth's gift. And then we have these guys to fight. Okay, well, here we are. I mean, I definitely want this, and I kind of want to do the Astro Pulse, but maybe it's better to do the Guiding Star. I think we actually want the Guiding Star, just because the extra draw does mean a lot to me. And yes, I do take a bit of damage here. That's fine. I get to draw extra cards, and also I'm probably going to be doing the healing anyways. Unfortunately, didn't get what I wanted. But I guess we'll just go for the block, and then all of that gets destroyed, which is fine. What I really wanted was Child of the Stars. Unfortunately, it is not upgraded because that guy's a son of a bitch. Fine, we take a chunk of damage, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, having the not upgrades is not great. Oh, I can't play that. Fuck. Alright, fine. We take a little bit more damage. Again, it does feel bad when I'm not getting as much block from things as I'm used to, but we're trying. I just can't quite kill. Yeah, you guys are doing an insane amount of damage, so I will just drink this that I've been holding on to for a while. Not happy to burn that potion here now, but that's fine. Once I get past this fight, I do heal from the meat. I can heal from... I can heal from the other thing, and it will be okay. It's just not been ideal for me. This fight did, in fact, go pretty poorly for me. But that's okay. He's basically dead, and now he's actual dead. And then I heal. Fine. And you play power. Random card in your hand is free to play that turn. I mean, that is good for me. Bit late, but still. Nah, we don't need those. And then we're just gonna heal. Still a chunk of a ways from full health, but that's okay. Okay, so we definitely drink this to start. There's no reason not to. I mean, I do like Pale Blue Dot. Not the one I was hoping for, though. And it does affect the star cost, which is nice. Yeah, I should have played this in a different order, but we'll get back that and I guess that. And yes, I'm aware that I put the vulnerable on her even though I didn't attack her. It's whatever. Alright, well, we're going to take some damage because I chose to do other things, but that's okay. I can afford that. Maybe. I don't like her vulnerabling me, but we're working on it. Okay, we will play that. We will play that. And then a chunk of my hand is free to play. And luckily, the Frail doesn't affect my power. And yes, I should maybe be hurting him too. But I figure I just focus on killing her and everything will be fine. Well, you are doing a fair bit of damage. I maybe should be concerning myself with you. Well, we are reflecting his damage this turn, so he loses chunk, and we block it all, and she keeps buffing, and that's maybe concerning. Unfortunately, she's stopping me from getting my extra card draws, and, like, that is a problem for me. Okay. That's concerning. I mean, he's dead right now. But, unfortunately, the chain of binding persists, which is not ideal. You're hitting for a lot of damage. I unfortunately would like to do... So I think we're doing the Guiding Star, because, like, I would very much like to get the extra card draws from that. Unfortunately, we're just taking a chunk of damage, especially since I don't have the Reflect right now, but... the extra card draw does help me a chunk. The problem is, like, whatever I put on the top, she is just going to make those the chain-bound things. So I can't put, like, 2 cards I care about on top. But that's fine. I still put them there, so it meant that I wouldn't be drawing into other things I did care about. Anyway, she's super dead now. It's fine. It was a struggle, but we got there. I hadn't really considered how she was going to be a problem for us. But we got there. Finally, we had a good run tonight after, you know, losing several to my own greed. I've had enough of your poor manners. Something we can both agree on. Let's dance. Well, he was a lot more effective than we were. I am curious what the Architect's mechanics are going to be like once, you know, he's finally fightable. Since I assume he's not unlockable yet. Like, maybe he is, but I was kind of assuming that was coming later in early access. Alright, have a nice night, Fury. Alright, so what is Ascension 3? Poverty. Enemies in treasure chests drop 25% less gold. Makes sense. I did feel like it was a lot of gold. Which is fine. That will add up relatively quickly. I am very curious what the other Ascension modifiers are, especially if there's only 10 this time. Like, presumably there's not going to be repeats. I mean, I assume one of them is going to be basic enemies are stronger, and then elites are stronger, and then bosses are stronger, and we know that one of them is the double bosses. So that's 4 right there. And so that would bring us up to 7, so there's only 3 unaccounted for. Don't know what the other 3 would be, though. Anyways, let's do Necrobinder. Hello, again. We'll get the rare card. Again, really wish that it wasn't just a random rare card. I so wish that this was a draft of at least 2. Preferably a full draft of 3. But, like, just let us have some more control. Slay Spire, in a lot of ways, has, like, random cards added to your deck. And I find that very unsatisfying. Stronger Elite would make a lot of infuriating elites insufferable. I mean, Yeah, but I'm almost certain that's going to be one of the Ascension modifiers. And also, with those, usually what it meant in Slay the Spire 1 was not just numerical increases, but usually that they had some additional gimmick to them. But yeah, I mean, regardless, I do expect that's one of the Ascension modifiers. Alright, what the fuck is Banshee's Cry again? 33 damage to all enemies. 2 less for each ethereal card played this combat. Okay. Oh, what's the upgrade? I think it's just higher damage. Yeah. 6 higher damage. Okay, it's not nothing, but I find the upgrades in Slay the Spire generally unsatisfying. Like, yes, 6 more damage every time I play the card does help. But it doesn't feel super worth an upgrade. Okay, there are a lot of elites. No surprise. Alright, let's go here, I guess. Well, Banshee's Cry is essentially just a dead card for me for a while. I can't use it. I don't have 6 energy. I don't have any ethereal cards. And so it is going to be a little bit before I can do anything with it. Because even if I get 1 ethereal card, I still have to play it at least twice before I can use that at all. We are not taking Berry. Ethereal deal damage. Yeah, we'll just take the Defile. That's fine. I'd like Doom Effect. I think it's cool. My problem is that when I see Doom, it reminds me very heavily of She, which is a mechanic of one of the characters in Vaults of the Void. And I think She is, on the whole, just more satisfying to use and better executed. But, like, we did a Doom run yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. I think, on the whole, it's cool. I just wish it were a little more interesting of a mechanic. Again, obviously, I haven't seen the full card pool since we're still unlocking things. Since it takes a while to do that. But from what I've seen so far, I think it's cool, but not quite as much as I want. Anyways, we're taking Sword of the Stone because I still don't know what it does. Hopefully I don't die to my own hubris again. Fine, I'll get the colorless card reward. If your hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain energy. I don't feel like that's ever going to come up for me. Really don't like the bomb. I mean, prowess is probably fine. You violently rip the leech off your head and chuck it far, far away. There's a voice in your head. No! Probably should have just done the normal card reward. Especially because what we most need right now are just like ethereal cards. Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 8 HP. I mean, I kind of want to take Haunt. Again, it doesn't do anything for me yet, but I really enjoy that he now sells his old rug. It is cute. I Again, it's cool. I just don't know that it's gonna do anything for me. Currently, does nothing. But there are a lot of things that add souls, and fine. I probably shouldn't take it, but here we are. Okay. So I'll just do the prowess. It's the best current option for me, probably. I mean, I'm not debuffing the enemies, so I'll just take the salvo. It's just slightly better at its job. Unfortunately, the haunt doesn't do anything for me. But soul build OP. I mean, it seems cool. But, like, I have to get those things first for it to matter. Alright, well, we're taking a big chunk of damage. Since, unsurprisingly, I just can't really do damage to him. I don't know if there's any turn where he doesn't attack. I really wish that I could. Well, here we are. Just really want to peck you. That did come through. Really did feel that to be the case. 13 damage, add a soul into your draw pile, hand, and discard. I mean, that's not bad. I do kind of just want to take another Defile, though. I'm just going to take the Defile. I think I kind of need to do that at the moment. Have to heal. Right. Well, we at least get the prowess right off the bat, unlike last time. Not sure if you can take elites at the moment with that deck. Yeah, but here we are. I was like, why do I have the extra energy? Forgot about Chandelier. Yeah, so I can do not quite enough damage with the Defile and all that. I can just kill with the Banshee's Cry. God, unfortunately, it's to all enemies, and so if I just got it... Oh, yeah, fair point. I could use the attack potion. I think that's worth doing. Yeah, let's do it. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but... But that means we just murder those. Would have preferred an actual potion instead of the potion belt, but hey. Aussie deals 5 damage whenever Aussie hits this enemy this turn. Summon 2. Gain energy. Defile first because it gets 2 reduction to Defile first. Yeah, the problem was that I wanted to be able to use the Defile or the Banshee's Cry on the second group of enemies. Because then, as you saw, it would just wipe them all out. I could play the Banshee's Cry, no problem. That wasn't the issue. The problem is that if I played all of the attacks other than the Banshee's Cry, then it would have left the enemy at 1 HP, and that wouldn't have been helpful. Or I could have played the Banshee's Cry and killed it, but then I wouldn't have been able to kill any of the minions afterwards. So, that was the issue. Fine. Not wildly what we wanted, but okay. Well, he's in range, so we can just kind of strike him to death, now that we have the strike dummy. Yeah, I don't have to get, like, too fancy here. Unfortunately, the Haunt does nothing for me. And yes, I skipped on a thing that it would have worked with, but there were reasons not to do it. Whenever you apply Doom, gain block. That's pretty cool. 9 damage, add a soul into your draw pile. We're just going to take another Defile. You're concerning. But playing out both of those, not bad. Although, again, I did that in the wrong order. I was supposed to play the non-attacks first. I don't know why I played that. I was thinking that I only had 2 attacks this turn. Not at all true. Well, I have a bunch of extra energy this turn, though it doesn't matter a ton. Luckily, that's enough to kill, and we don't have to take damage. Beautiful. Absolutely incredible. And I do appreciate my Centennial puzzle. Enemies lose 3 HP. Add 3 souls into your draw pile. Sure. We'll take pull from below. I'm gonna heal. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I do think it's maybe worth doing. I'll just take the damage. Bone Brew, summon 15. Okay. Fair enough. And Tim again. Okay. Unfortunately, again, the Haunt is really not doing anything for us, but so be it. Well, we'll just do the Banshee's Cry now, though it would have been really nice to have it for these guys, but fine. Okay, so I can kill you. Oh, I had enough energy. I keep forgetting about the chandelier. Well, I now have a bunch of infections, which I don't love, but hopefully we just draw the Banshee's Cry. Nope. Well, let's take a little less damage, I guess. If I had blocked on the prior turn when I was supposed to, it would have been fine, but I didn't. Either way, not a big deal. We get out with very minimal damage. Okay. Sure. I mean, overall, that whole series of events went way better than it could have. Sure. We will make that do its job. Not the best draw. I could retain for some turns. I think we're fine. Just let the hand cycle. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to do the damage. Okay, so now on this turn, we get to do a whole lot with the extra energy, so that's something. Alright, so we stun him, although he then starts getting scary, but that's okay. Because this does decent damage, and next time we draw the Banshee, it's, you know, gonna do good damage for us. This Buck is acting more like a boar. Oh, that's right, you only let us play one card this turn. Fine, we'll suck it up and take some damage like a chump. Am I happy about it? No! Am I glad that Asti is absorbing 8 of the damage? Yes! Alright, I'm taking some damage, but again, I just need to get him in range that he's gonna die. And there we go. Ta-da! Well, despite our shenanigans, Act 1 went well, all things considered. Start of your turn, gain 1 energy and draw 1 additional card. Yeah, we probably want that. 9 damage, 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. Again, very cool. Would love to be playing that deck. We're not playing that deck. I will take this, I guess. You know, I definitely need to upgrade it. Energy gain seems huge. The problem is that I also need to, like, be able to play it. Yeah, you're not my favorite, Tez Katara. I do sort of want to upgrade 4 cards, though. Brightest Flame. I mean, honestly, it's not the worst. But upgrading 4 cards also is reasonably decent for me. Because, like, we're going to upgrade this, and then just, like, the 3 Defiles, probably. Each character getting their own version of Cookie is cute. So, I was thinking that, like, I hadn't seen that picture before, even though I know that I've seen the Yummy Cookie. Didn't realize that's why. That is very cute. Brightest Flame is good. I think I'm still just going to do the upgrades. I think that is just worth me doing, especially because I just talked about how much I want to upgrade that. Okay, we still have no idea what the sword does. I mean, I'm sure some of you do, but I have not seen what it does. But we just need to kill 1 more elite to upgrade it. Maybe go the right side And maybe skip this elite if I need to. Maximize greed on the left. Yeah, it is. But not totally sure I can handle it. Trying to think what all the elites in this zone are. Because there's the Entomancer, there's the Centipedes, and there's something. That's the Entomancer. Which is not a good matchup for it. Well, it's an okay matchup for us, but... B Centipede and Triple Knight. The Triple Knight is the third zone, unless there's another Triple Knight in this zone that I'm forgetting about. I guess it's probably in... No, the Bestiary is not available yet. Alright, let's just go here, even though visiting 2 merchants would probably be useful. Alright, I'll just reduce how much damage I'm taking rather than play the prowess. I do still take a chunk, unfortunately, but that's fine. Fine-ish, at least. Okay, you're dead. It has a lot of damage, but I think we just want to block a little bit because I'm already taking a chunk of damage, and that's definitely concerning to me. It's not like I really need a ton of help to kill him, since as soon as I draw that, I just kind of murder him. Well, I'm glad that we're finally filling up our potion belt. 8 damage to all enemies. When you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. I'm not sure I actually want that. Like, it sounds good, but I do actually want to play my ethereal cards. It's meant for a different sort of experience, where you take a bunch of ethereal cards and you let some of them exhaust, depending on needs. Yeah, we'll do the sharp on pull from below so it does more damage per hit. Oh, I remember the third one now. It's the flying cube that gives you 1 energy. Forget half of the time because it feels like a normal fight. Yeah, that's fair. He does do a lot of damage, so I understand why it's an elite. But yes, it does feel less impactful than the others. Okay, well, we can play that out, which then makes that free to play, which almost murders him. Again, I am sort of bleeding out, which is concerning, but on the whole, I'm kind of okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I am taking damage from him because I draw the thing, which is unhelpful. Whatever. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage, which I'm not wild about. Playing vulnerable is pretty nice. fine. I'll do that. The problem is, like, my defense is bad. It's bad. And this is a bad matchup for me, since I'm limited in how much damage I can do to them per strike. Anyways, I take less damage by just killing them. Oh, God. I mean, again, I can kill one of them, and I think that's better than trying to block, so... But, again, I'm just sort of bleeding out constantly, and that's really not helpful. Yeah, these guys are so bad for me. They are just so counter to what I want to be doing. Oh, God. Like, they alone almost murdered me. Have to heal. I think I need to skip the elite and just, like, heal again. Not happy about it, but here we are. Whatever, we'll take the damage. It's a lot of damage to be taken, though. But again, like, I have very bad defense, and that's being made incredibly clear. I was really hoping to not draw like this. Oh, I should have done this first. Oh. By the way, these guys are so obnoxious when you're high damage, ironclad as well. Exoskeleton feels so trolling. I haven't had problems with it before now, but like, yep, it's causing me grief. Oof. Well, I still took a lot of damage. I mean, I like those, but we're not going to take them. Yeah, my defense is so bad. Unfortunately. I mean, that's helpful. Would have really preferred that a long while back. Okay, well, this could go decently depending on how we draw things. Okay. The time to potion. Yeah. I still take 1 damage, which is honestly not bad in that it draws through my deck. Unfortunately, did not draw what I wanted. God, I've only got 1 block card. Ooh. Fine. I'll at least block a bit more. I'm still taking a lot of damage. And I was hoping to kill that one to avoid the weak. But I didn't. Like, it's fine. I can still kill them. And the sword is transformed. Sword of Jade. Starts combat with 3 strength. I mean, that's good. It does not address my actual issues. The pantograph, I'm actually pretty happy about. Oh, thank God. We so badly need Spirit of Ash. I really wish I could make it in 8, but I badly do need it. I think we're skipping the Elite. As much as that could be nice. I got problems. Okay. Stupid Haunt is just worthless for me. Okay, well, we can just kill you straight up. So that's something. I forgot that I have the extra energy this turn, so I can play all these for sure, no matter what. Anyways, he's super dead. It's almost like Haunt is haunting you, Sal. Ha ha ha. It does feel that way. I do still wonder how this works with cost reductions. I'm not going to take it, because I've only got the one card that would be reduced anyways, but I am curious how the game treats that. Capture Spear is not bad even by itself. No, I agree, but I still don't want it right now. I almost took it, but it's not what I want. Crystal Sphere. I predicted you'd enter. A raspy voice calls out as you enter a mystic hut. Your destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortunes so you can save us all. Okay, here are the options for the Crystal Sphere reading. Be sure to sign this waiver as well. She says, we'll bring out pen and parchment. Uncover future. Pay 61 gold, divine 3 times. Gain a debt. Divine 6 times. Unplayable, end of your turn. If this is in your hand, lose 10 gold. Don't want to do that. We'll just pay the 61. Look at the sphere and quell your fear. How to divine. Reveal your future by revealing the tiles. Select small divination or big divination and reveal the tiles within the crystal sphere. Once an item is revealed, you will receive it at the end of the session. Beware, revealing some items may be dangerous. So that's a card reward in gold, I guess. I have no idea what that is. Lose 2 strength. Enemy loses 2 strength. Yeah, clearly meant to be used with Asti. No, we're not doing those. I am curious what this would have been. Anyways, interesting event, whatever. I kind of want Melancholy. Flash of Steel, also not bad when I have a bunch of strength. Okay, we are going to get rid of the Haunt, because it is literally worthless for me. Kind of on the Melancholy, but here we are. Grave Warden is also okay. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, do I think I can get by... Let's try it. Let's greed. We'll do the Spirit of Ash. Unfortunately, the Stable Serum's not very helpful for me. Oh, and that's right, I do heal 25. Glad I didn't do that. Totally forgot. Not the greatest time to get that. Okay, well, we take a chunk of damage, I at least get the extra draw, which is sort of helpful. I say sort of because it leads to this situation where I have to let one of my things go, but that's okay. I don't necessarily need all of the defiles, and we still did a good chunk of work anyways. God, that's so much damage to me, though. Holy shit. At least I'm blocking enough this turn. Retain for the block cards. Yeah, I mean, that would have been potentially useful. Okay. So... okay. Feels like a bit of a waste, but here we are. Unfortunately, you're not vulnerable, but that's okay. Did I not? Oh, I was like... I was pretty sure I'd gotten the extra dexterity, but then this was still the basic amount. But it's because the frail is here, and so it shows as an unmodified number because it is the actual base number for the card. Anyways. Yeah, we'll just block a little bit more. And then the frail wears off, and hopefully we have things we care about. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm blocking enough. We'll just do the damage. I care more about that than doing the bodyguard. Okay, and now he should be ultra fucking dead. Because again, we have the Defile, which does 33 damage with the Vulnerable, but also this does 21 damage 9 times, so he's super dead. Alright. Squeeze! Aussie deals 25 damage. Yep. It's cool, but no. Transform a card in your draw pile into Soul. What is this? Eidolon. Exhaust your hand. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, gain 1 intangible. Interesting. Yeah, I do kind of like the Seance. I'm not sure my deck is large enough to really warrant that, though. I guess I'll take it. And this must be the Doormaker, which I basically haven't really seen what he does. Enchant all card rewards with Glam. As replay once per combat. I mean, that's cool. I don't know how many cards I'm going to draft at this point. When you play 2 or fewer cards in a turn, take half damage from enemies. I mean, I think we just want the Delicate Frond. Yeah, I think we just want to get full potions every time. It's not like my favorite thing, but legitimately potions are good. And yeah. Oh, there's a lot of elites. I think mostly we just want to be a coward and not fight a bunch of elites, though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't have a ton of gold, unfortunately. Also, fuck you guys. Yeah, not my best Turn of events. Well, time to take a bunch of damage and lose a bit of max HP. Not my favorite set of circumstances, but here we are. Yeah, well, can't say I love it. I mean, I could, but I would be lying. Anyways, we're just going to use up all our potions. Should have done this. Doesn't matter, because we just wipe them all out. If all seeds alive deals 12 to... Yeah, don't care. No. Does biting reduce HP when Osti is the only one getting damaged? I don't believe so. I'm willing to ask, does anyone know? Does this actually kill you if you fail to do it? Not fatal. Okay. I doubt I can do the relic unless we get like a really good set of potions. I guess I will just do setting 2. It's like I can do a lot of damage, but it is somewhat inconsistent. Like, for instance, this turn is worthless for me. Sure, I'll just do this right now. I'm just gonna drink this as well to get rid of it. I don't think that is the ideal potion for me, so. Okay, yeah, we got there. But again, like, no way I was reaching the others. Not really the ones that I wanted upgraded, but it's fine. We knew that was a strong possibility. Severance is cool, but not right now. Yeah, I can't really do anything meaningful here. Not a surprise. Every 5 turns, gain energy. Yeah, we'll just buy some discount garbage. Sure. We'll make the Grape Warden better at job. I don't think I want the attack. Again, I want to know what's possible for it to be, but... I mean... maybe... I just mostly don't care. I guess I'll do the expertise. Fine. Could have used that earlier. Well, so be it. Not what I meant to do. Fine. Whatever. Become vulnerable. Take a bunch of damage and just fucking die. And then here we are. Anyways, he can't hurt us. I will say, having just like 1,000 potions every battle turns out pretty good. I also just do a lot of damage. I don't think I really care about a power potion. Nope, we'll skip on those. The lethalities may be worth it, but... Well, let's use some things, I guess. And block a little bit. Unfortunately, still taking a chunk of damage, but hey. Well, I want that, and I want the Spirit of Ash. Unfortunately, I can't play out all the other things I care about. And then he gives me a bunch of burns, which I don't love. Fine. Oh, I didn't think this through. Well, we'll do that, I guess. Okay, we are going to use the Gambler's Brew. We're going to trade some things away. Unsurprisingly, we drew into another burn, but fine. This was an expected outcome. And then I have a bunch of energy that I can't use. And a lot of block that didn't super matter. But, unfortunately, he blocks the fear. But that's okay, because it's 14 damage times 9, which is enough to kill him. Which is good, because otherwise it would have been a lot of fucking damage. And by that I mean, I think just would have killed me. Yeah, we don't care. Like, they're not bad, per se, but they're not what I need. Okay, we're just gonna heal to full. Because we have another elite after this, and then... here we go. Honestly, I'll do the Swift Potion to... so I can just kill him right off the bat. And then I'm not quite blocking enough, but I'm basically blocking enough, and that's fine. Okay. I don't know if I actually need to do that this turn. Sure, we'll get rid of that. So this would hit 4 times. Let's use this because we have it. Because this should just easily kill you now. And then we'll just hit over here and also kill you. Yeah, again, just getting potions every turn. Every battle. Very good for us. I don't think I need another Defile. Unfortunately, the Feather also not very helpful because I already was guaranteed to heal to full right here. I'm not going to take the Clumsy. We'll just lose HP. Who cares? Unfortunately, the gold doesn't do anything for me. Feels like a bad payoff card. You do so much damage and it takes 3 turns for a payoff. Yeah. It's okay. I agree that the way this is shaped out, it hasn't ended up being super necessary. But like the extra draw is nice. But yeah, it's not perfect for me by any means. I guess maybe I just upgrade this. +1 energy sparse, so I'll take any I could get. Like, it is nice. It's just that mostly it hasn't ended up mattering. The problem is, like, I'm not sure I actually want to play this turn 1, but I will do it, I guess. Probably should have just upgraded something else, but this is okay. A Fairy in a Bottle is not bad. It was certainly not what I was hoping to get, all told here, but... goodbye, Bodyguard. Okay, I get extra energy, and so we just do 40 more damage to you. I guess we'll weaken you. Sure. I mean, not wildly helpful, but here we are. Anyways, he deals some damage to me. Apparently has no attack animation. Whatever. Okay. Become vulnerable, you son of a bitch. And then get fucking murdered. Oh, look, it's the Doormaker. I don't know how helpful this is going to be, because I assume / think he, like... puts up another door if I don't kill him fast enough. And I assume that the demise will go away when that happens, but nonetheless, that's fine. Definitely could have used that earlier. Well, I do end up blocking everything he's doing. Honestly, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, you're doing 40 damage and you just run away. Well, unlike last time, I'm not exploding him before he runs, but I'm still in pretty good shape overall. Especially since the pull from below gets just stronger and stronger every single time. I'll get rid of the Unleash. That's fine. Alright. Oh, it's a different picture this time. That does explain why the symbol for him is the teeth like this. I was wondering. Oh, and he does still have the demise on. Good to know. What are you still doing here? I assume he just, like, does the same thing, but... Alright, well, 16 times. There we go! You like the third one? Fair enough. Architect, you killed my parents, you killed my friend, you killed my life. Yeah, we heard you say that exact same thing last time. I did what I must to maintain order. There was a hand in there. I guess that was for Asti. Anyways, there we go. That was a run that existed. It ended up working. But it was definitely questionable for a good chunk of the way, since I had a lot of offense and just no defense. And, yeah, it was a thing. That mini uppercut, yeah, I was not expecting it, but it was cute. Elsewhere. This is another placeholder. This story is unknown while you're reviewing an epoch during early access stage. Okay. So I guess that is another alternate act. Presumably, like, the other one that we saw was alternate act 2, and then this is alternate act 3. Which I am very much looking forward to seeing what those are all about. Debuff staying makes me feel better about a poison deck. Yeah, for sure. I thought for sure that it would drop debuffs when it swapped. But no, the fact that it keeps them definitely feels a lot better. Yeah. Anyways, Chapter 4. The Giant, the Necrobinder. Today marks a fantastic discovery. A benevolent giant has agreed to guide us to the top of the spire to meet his brother. We believe this brother of his has the solution to stop the monsters which have been pouring out of the spire. This should be the greatest accomplishment of our time. Afterlife, summon 6. Sacrifice. Kind of like that picture. Retain if Aussie is alive. He dies and you gain block equal to double his max HP. Again, always bothers me that I can't see what the upgrades to these cards are here. Aussie's attacks deal 4 additional damage. Makes sense. Oh boy, well, we're getting there. We have unlocked many of the epochs. Unfortunately, I do still have quite a few unlocks to go. And yeah, so we've got both of them at rank 3. They're at 2, and he's at 1. Poor defect. The greed did us in. I'm glad I finally saw what the sword does. It's not, like, as exciting as I want it to be, but, you know, 3 strength is solid. It's not bad. It's just that I wanted it to be something more flashy, I guess. But, regardless. Anyways, I'd like to keep playing. I shouldn't, so I'm not going to. So we are going to stop there for the night because, you know, I gotta eat. I gotta do other things. That's just how life works. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. We'll be playing more Slay the Spire. At some point, we will be doing more Monster Train as well, but for the moment, having a lot of fun with Slay the Spire. Would very much like to get to High Ascension. Unfortunately, that takes a ridiculous amount of runs if I am, you know, at least if I'm swapping between characters, which feels wrong not to swap between characters, so here we are. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening, my friends, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow.